Hello! Sorry, I'm not chatting much. I'm so tired today. I've not been on for a while, I just thought I'd come on for a little bit after work today. Do a bit more on this. And I've got, what day have I got off? I've got Thursday off, so I'll probably come on a bit more during the day Thursday. Yeah, let us know what you think of this so far then. I've got some ideas for some other new pieces, but I'll probably do them Thursday. Or at least one of them Thursday. I'm just adding more to this today. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this was a commission piece, and then the person that asked me to do it for them decided to back out, and then in the middle of that and all these shifts at work, I've just sort of not completed it yet, but I just thought I'd use it anyway. I wasn't going to add ink to this, but why not? Could do with getting a better variety of pens. So I wanted to try and do this sort of neo-traditional, but my way of doing it. So I'm doing the outside lines really thick and then working smaller and smaller as you work in with the thickness of the lines. Oh, thanks. I will do. I plan to open my own studio one day. So I need to keep in practice for design work, and I also need to keep in practice for working on the fake skin. I should do some of them on a stream actually. I mean, I could do some of that Thursday, I guess, if I do a full design, like a small one from start to finish. Design something, obviously make the copy of it, put it on the carbon paper, and then like hand poke it, hand poke it onto the fake skin perhaps. Oh, cool. I mean, it might be for a few years, not for a few years yet, but yeah, that'd be cool. I've got loads of people at my new job saying that they'll have tattoos as well. So yeah, it's good. It's good to know that the people are out there that will be interested. I literally just need to save for my machine, so I can get on with it. I'm trying to save up for one of the wireless tattoo pens. I prefer that. I think I've used coil before, but I like the idea of having one machine, even if it's cartridge system, which I'm not familiar with, but I think I'd prefer to have the one machine and get used to that and do a better job than have like 3 or 4 machines and then have to just practice with all of them when one machine can do the job of all of them. That was my idea anyway. And then obviously the wireless, I mean I could get a wired one I guess, but the wireless ones are just the most similar to, you know, doing it like this, but just obviously bigger and heavier. And I think they're a bit more hygienic as well, because you've not got the wires that you have to wrap up or anything. It's literally just like a big chunky sort of pen that you can just completely cover, wrap up, and there's no trailing across anything else. The trouble is they're quite expensive. And then obviously I've got to get all the new inks and all the other equipment to go with it. And then at some point either go into someone else's studio first or see if there's anywhere that I can rent out as like a mini studio. And then save up to get a really nice place. And then the idea is to like do piercing as well, and have people I know working there instead of just working with, you know, people you might not like. I want to create an environment where I can choose who I work with and I like who I work with, and then obviously if there are other people that want to learn, teach them instead of how I've got no help. Quieter is staring at me through the window right now.
Bye-bye.
He's gaming in the other room. Keeps popping up. Oh yeah, that'd be great because it'd definitely show up a lot better. Be practicing on my fake skin and then on myself first, and then Quieter wants one, or probably a few. And then there's people at work. I've got loads of people asking. So yeah, as soon as I can do that, because then I have to register with the council and register a premises with the council before I'm allowed to, you know, like start taking on clients in a workplace. But obviously as soon as I can do that, everyone will know. And at the moment I'm just sort of struggling because I'm trying to save up enough money to do everything, so I have to work full time, but then it cuts into my time, so I need the hours back really. So if I could work part-time and get paid full-time, that'd be great. But yeah, I haven't found anything yet for that. Yeah, unfortunately, very few jobs like that. I had a few people at my new job asking me, oh, well, do you just want to be a tattooist because you earn lots of money? It's like, well, we don't really. Depends on how many clients you have and obviously where you're renting or whatever. You're not rich. You're just doing something you like. Some people are actually worse off financially. And it's really hard to run a business. It makes you almost hate what you like doing because you're running it as a business instead of a hobby. It's actually going to be really hard. I don't think a lot of people realise that. Yeah, I'm trying. It's just difficult because this new job has absolutely no routine whatsoever. There's no set shift times. It changes every single week. I keep getting put on really late closing shifts and then really early opens, and I just end up with then a day off where I'm asleep half of the day because I'm so tired, which is not normal for me. Normally I'm up. So I'm just getting a little frustrated with it because, yeah, okay, I'm getting some money, but it's taking my time away to do this. And then when I do have time, I'm too tired. And there's very little motivation when I'm tired. Even though I know that I should be doing it. So it's a bit of a struggle. I wouldn't mind if it was a set sort of shift pattern. I could get used to it then, but it isn't. And what makes it worse is they said originally when I went for the job that they do the rota a month in advance, and I've started it and it's 1 week in advance. But say I'll work all of this week and I'll only find out what I'm doing Monday on like Saturday evening or something. It's just such short notice. That's why I've not got a proper schedule for this, because every time I try and set one, the rota gets changed different for the next week, and then obviously people calling in sick or whatever, and then they just change the times again. Yeah, it's true. Well, hopefully it means that it will go well in the end. mean, the only other thing I could think to do is just live off energy drinks and just make myself do it. Even if I'm falling asleep, just make myself do it. What do you do then? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I used to do martial arts when I was little. I did a little bit of karate, but ended up sticking with jiu-jitsu. I met, oh god, what was his name now? On one of my gradings, the guy that taught my mum jiu-jitsu when she was younger came and did one of my gradings, Robert Clark. I don't know if you've heard of him. I've got a picture of me somewhere with my little sister. We're both sort of like doing the same training at the same time, and Robert Clark come in to do the grading. I think it was like when we were just starting like yellow belts or something. And yeah, I've got a like it's a really cheesy picture of me when I was little and everything. But yeah, I've got a picture with him. And I don't know who the other guy is, some official guy. But yeah, I remember telling my mum, she couldn't believe it. She's like, "That's the guy that taught me." Why? Where is it? I've not done it for years. I'm really unfit now. Eventually, yeah, I'm gonna keep it for my portfolio, and then obviously when I get my machine and everything, and a little more practicing with the machine when I get it, yeah, it'll be up as a piece available to be tattooed. For now, it's just gone in the portfolio. It was a commission piece for someone else to have tattooed with someone else that they'd booked in with. They just wanted me to design it, but then they changed their mind. Yeah, it's pumpkin spice scented. I was gonna put my coffee one on, but I need to get some sleep soon, so I'll probably have that on Thursday. Yeah. Sometimes what I like to do as well is on my candles, not obviously directly on the flame, but like on the wax around it, I have lots of essential oils, so I'll just put a little drop on, and then you get different scents. I make some candles sometimes as well. I've actually got this, I went out the other day and got this yogurt, so I'm thinking I might reuse this jar and do a candle with that. I just don't know what scent to do. I love lemongrass, so I might do that. It's quite nice. Well, I was looking to join a gym. Me and Quattro are looking to join whatever that gym is at the bottom of the mall or something like that, because obviously we work different shifts, so we need something that's kind of like almost like a 24-hour or something. We can go whenever, because obviously some of my shifts I'm starting at 6 a.m. and other ones I'm finishing at like 2 a.m. so it's, yeah, it's a time when we can both go. But yeah, that'd be cool when I get a bit fitter. I did want to get back into martial arts, but I never did it because life got in the way. yeah, just because of lockdown and everything, I think a lot of people just were really down and everything, and just ended up eating a load of junk and everything, and just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like huge or anything, just not as fit as I was. So we both, yeah, we both just want to go to the gym and like support each other and just get a bit fitter. So that'd be cool, you know, instead of just going on your own. To be honest, I'd probably have to be dragged to the gym. I went once years ago with a girl I used to work with. I absolutely hated it. Everyone else knew what they were doing, and I hated it because I had no idea what to do. I didn't get any help, and I just sort of got left on this. I think it was like a cross trainer or something. I just got left on that, so I did not go back. I went trampolining instead and swimming. Yeah, it is, especially when, you know, the person you go with knows what they're doing and they run off and just go and get on with it, and then you're left, you get embarrassed. I felt like an idiot because all these people around me were, you know, they knew what they were doing, they didn't have to think twice. I didn't even know what equipment was for what. I started trying to ask people and I just got stared at like I was stupid, so I just kind of thought, okay, I'll just get changed and go. But that was years ago, and I haven't been back to a gym since. So that's how well that went. Yeah, that'd actually be nice. That'd be really helpful because it is really intimidating. I mean, I guess it's better if you're not going alone, but I can't imagine going alone. Having never been in a gym properly before, I couldn't. I'm just glad like me and Quattro are trying to find a way to go at the same time. But yeah, it'd be nice if you could do that because I don't know, I think it'd just encourage people to go in a bit more. Because I think sometimes people forget if they've been using equipment for years or they know what they're doing. Sometimes people might have looked online or whatever and seen or watched videos of other people using equipment, so they have a rough idea what to do. But then obviously when they get to do it in person, it might be scary for them, or they might know what they want to achieve, they just don't know how to do it. So having someone to guide them, that'd be quite helpful. I don't know like what I want to do with it. I definitely want to get fitter. I've never been like super skinny. I am not built to be super skinny. When I used to do like workouts at home, I just got sort of more muscly rather than skinny, which is fine, but I'm short, so it looks strange at the same time. But I don't know. I guess I just want to just get a little bit fitter. Obviously lose a little bit of weight because I put a little on because of lockdown, but mostly just get fitter. What do you mean, just like going for a jog? I think honestly the last time I did any kind of run, of any kind was for dementia charity when I was in Manchester, and I wrote, how much did I raise? About £300-400 or something I managed to raise doing it. And I did not enjoy it, but I ran in memory of my grandma, so that motivated me, which is amazing. Every Saturday morning across a few different parks. Yeah, that's the thing though, with how my rota is, I couldn't do something like that because I'd probably be working. It sounds really nice, but when I don't have any set shift times or days, you know, I could say, oh yeah, I'll go, and then, like, they've already done a rota for me and then changed it and not notified me they've changed it, so it's only by chance I've happened to see and get in on the right time, on the right day. So yeah, I like the sound of that. That'd be pretty cool, but it's just, I don't know if I'd be able to do it regularly because I don't have set shifts. Wow, what's that song? I don't know, it's gone now. Don't know what that was. That'll probably get muted by Twitch. It is, because like my last job, to be fair, I was on more per hour and worked less hours and actually earned more overall. And I did a 9 till 4:30 Monday to Friday. And then obviously extra, but I only worked Monday to Friday. I always had weekends off. So going from that to a kitchen job where literally any time from 6 a.m. until it's supposed to be half midnight, but ends up being at least an hour or two over, you know, at any time, and at all the days, there's no day where, you know, they don't try and put you in. So and then when you have days off, they never, I think my first time I've got 2 days off in a row is next week. Every other time it's been just a singular day and then back in again, and it's always been after doing a closing shift, so I'm knackered and I'm just asleep most of my only day off. So then if I try and make plans and that, I either have to go out half asleep and do stuff, or I end up missing it. So yeah, it's getting stressful, and considering I've not been there that long, it's not, to me, a good sign. So I was actually looking at some other jobs. There's a similar job in pretty much the same place, but for a different company, doing pretty much the same thing, but as far as I know, they don't work as late. It's close, but it's not quite as bad. So like maybe they'll do a close at 10 instead of like 11 or 12, and then you're supposed to get out maybe an hour after that. So like you might be working till 11 at night or something like that. But it's an extra like what am I on now? It's an extra $1.90 an hour. It doesn't sound much, but you know, at the moment I'm having to pay for taxes and things to get home, so it'd at least cover that and then leave me with my full wage. Yeah, this is honestly not the job for me. I'm doing it literally because I got made redundant and I needed a full-time job, and that was the closest to what I was on before, money-wise, that I could get fast enough. The job itself isn't hard. It's fine. The people seem fine. I'm just not liking the times of the shifts, especially considering I don't have a car or anything, and other people that do get put on during the day, and people like me that have to have public transport or like taxis or whatever, that it costs more to get home, and then obviously isn't safe as well. I get put on the opens or the closes where it's a bit difficult. So yeah, it's not a job for me. I'm already looking for something else. Like I said, the other place, it's still the same thing, a kitchen job, but it's more per hour, and they don't work as late. So at the very least, if I have to do a close, I'll earn a bit more, and I'll get out a little earlier, so I might be able to get, public transport. It might still be running, or there might be a few more people around, so it's safer, or not as expensive in the taxi because it's not so late. I don't start the night rate. But yeah, pretty much that. I've not figured out what I want to do in this area yet. It was originally going to be tropical plants because that's what the person who commissioned me wanted, but obviously now I can do anything, so I'm still having to think about that. Oh, thanks, me too. Well, like I said, it would be ideal to have part-time hours with full-time pay, but yeah, I've not found that yet. To be honest, I think I know where I can do that. I just can't do it at the moment. And that would obviously be me working for myself, because I could choose my hours. And obviously I'd be on a lot more per hour. I'd be able to set the rate, but then it's dependent on how many clients you have. That's why some people think that you earn a lot when you might not do. But yeah, if I had a studio, I'd probably open it from, well, most places that I've seen do it from around like 10 a.m. But I'd want to make sure I had enough of a window to fit like long sessions in without running too late. So between 9 and 10 would be a good time to start, but then I could finish at like 4 or 5, or something like that, or have certain days where we're not open. I could do, I just don't know where. I mean, there's a lot of things like that around already, aren't there? So I'm not sure where I could do that. Yeah, but where though? I can't teach them from home. I mean, I've still got, I don't know if they've still got offers actually. For some other jobs, I was offered like a trial shift, and if they like me, I could have the job on the day, but it wasn't as much. But I don't know. I mean, I might see if they're still available. I'm pretty sure the other place I saw was still advertising. Oh, right in the centre. Co-working space. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've not really had a look. I can't really afford to rent anywhere right now. But I don't know. I mean, oh, just drawing on myself. I could have a look around and see if there's anywhere. I mean, I was thinking of looking at some work from home jobs. I've seen a few, but I'm not sure if I've got what they're looking for. But I mean, I could just apply anyway, I guess. But it'd be, I don't know, it'd have to be a definite, guaranteed, set income for me to be able to just leave even this job if I don't like it, you know? It'd have to be good for me to just put my notice in from a full-time job, as bad as it is, to leave and just fully trust whatever the part-time income is. Well, the part-time hours. I mean, I played one of them instant win games. I don't really go on the lottery, but I just went on the other day and I'd played one of them instant win games and won 20 quid. So I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. Obviously didn't spend it, I kept it because otherwise it's not winning, is it? But yeah, I just thought, I'll put a ticket on for one of the others. So you never know, I could win a few thousand this week. I mean, I probably won't, but imagine if I did. Imagine if I won enough this week to be able to quit and just get a studio straight away and all my equipment. Oh God, really? Oh, it doesn't really interest me that much. I just see it as a waste of time. But yeah, I can imagine. My auntie actually had a bit of an issue like that. But she's got a lot of mental health issues where she's not able to judge things very well for herself, and she ended up going crazy on scratch cards and getting into a lot of debt. Wow. See, that's the thing, isn't it? You think, oh, I've just won whatever amount it is, and then the first thing they would probably think is, I'll put some more on, I might win more, and then they're already forgetting how much is it taking just to get to that little win, and then they're gonna, risk it again. I just did it was like a £1 scratch card thing, and I won 20, so really I won 19, but then I kept it. But yeah, I can't imagine. Wow. So is he doing it online and everything? Was he streaming actually doing it? It's like you think in that scenario that someone would be able to just step in and sort of control, you putting bets on or anything. But yeah. Wow. Oh, he sounds like he really needs some help there. But then would he listen? Is it his responsibility or the people around him to stop him putting bets on? I mean, really, does a casino have a duty of care? Mine was a minty colour, but I tried to dye it again just to refresh the colour yesterday, and then because I had 3 colours, I had like a turquoise on the top, and then underneath was like a dark sort of teal colour, and then in between that was like a really bright sort of almost highlighter green. But then obviously when they've faded, all the top layer looks like a minty colour. But I just thought I'd refresh it and everything, put the dye on again. Came to the 3 colours and I thought, yeah, I'll just do that again. I liked that. And then realised I just did not have enough. So I ended up just mixing them all together, and now my hair is just full on green, like Joker green. But because it's got the highlighter green shade in it, it's glowy Joker green. So yeah, very, very, very green. No longer minty. Luckily I wear a hat to work. Yeah, so maybe it'll go minty when it fades. I was thinking, like, someone said to do purple next, but I know once I do that it'll ruin my chances of having it green. Because I was originally going to do blue, but then I thought I quite like the look of the green, so I'll do that. But then I've seen some really nice purples, but it won't go with my green, so I don't know. I don't know whether I should do that. Yeah, you know what the weird thing is? I always hated the colour green growing up. I hated it. It was my mum's favourite colour, and I always hated it. And one day I just thought, you know what? I like it now, and I'm going to have my hair green. I never look back. And now for some reason everything I buy is green. I've just become obsessed with greens. I don't know what happened. I guess it's like when they say that your food sort of choices and stuff, like things that you like to eat, flavours that appeal to you or not, change as you age. But it doesn't with me. I still hate olives, I still hate cherries, and I still hate parsnips. That's never changed. But colours, that definitely changed. Yeah, I have, to be fair, it's not because I haven't tried olives. I have tried so many times over the years. I have tried to force myself to like them, and I just don't get on with them. No matter how many times I'll leave it, I'll try them, and then I'll leave it a while, and then I'll make myself try them again. And I still hate them. I just, for some reason, just do not get on with olives. I don't know what it is. I just don't get on with them. And like parsnips, I can eat parsnips over olives, and I don't like cherries. So if I had to have all 3, the one out of the 3 that I'd most likely eat would be parsnips, and then cherries, and then olives. But I don't like any of them really. Oh, they're disgusting. I just can't. I've tried, and I know I'll keep trying, hoping that my taste will change as I age. But so far, and no, so far they haven't changed, and I still hate olives. That's lucky. But to be fair, I do like foods that other people don't like. Like, I grew up eating sprouts. I don't mind them. They're fine. They're just kind of bland, especially how they used to be cooked when I was little and just like boiled to death. But other people always go, ugh, sprouts. They don't like that and I just don't understand it. Wow. At least I've tried olives. Rice pudding is the best. Not the best. It's really nice though. A really nice rice pudding with nutmeg on it. Not my favourite thing in the world, but yeah, I'd definitely eat it. It's nice. You need to try it. What's the fear though? Is it like a texture thing? Because I know some people don't like certain textures, so they'll put off eating or drinking or touching certain things. It's like my mum liked rice pudding, but when she was growing up, they made a kind of rice pudding but with tapioca. And the second I tried to get her to try bubble tea, and she realised it was tapioca balls in the bottom, that was it. She just totally went off it. Or tapioca pudding, she won't go anywhere near now. And she said it wasn't the taste, it was the texture. Okay, would you eat porridge though? I know it's slightly different texture, but would you eat porridge or risotto? That's so weird, because it's almost like a lumpy porridge. I like porridge. I like sweet porridge though. Or I like apple and cinnamon porridge, or blueberry sometimes, but I don't understand people that eat salted porridge. I will never understand that. That's probably the porridge you like now, I've said that. A porridge cafe. Wasn't there a cereal cafe in town somewhere? I don't think it's there anymore. Oh. That sounds cool. It's specialised though, isn't it? So you'd have to get people that absolutely love porridge. But I suppose you could do things like flapjacks and stuff in it, because it's from, oats anyway. Just to draw a few other people in. I knew a guy that wanted to just do a summer soup shop, but all year round, but only sell cold soups, like gazpacho or sushi. They were the only two options that he would consider selling. And he wondered why no one wanted to just have that all the time. And I said, well, you've got to have variety in the winter. Some people might not want ice cold soup. They might want, something to warm them up. Anyway, he never opened it. I don't know, though, you could do it. A breakfast place sounds nice. But you'd have to have something else to pull other people in, because you might get loads of people that love porridge, but they want to go with their friends, and the friends might not like it, so they might not go because there's no other kind of option or different ways of eating it. Can you do like porridge pancakes? Because obviously you could do like flapjacks is like a bar of porridge in a way. You can do like porridge pancakes, or obviously you could do like a liquidy version. Well, obviously porridge is like liquidy anyway, but it's thick. You could do like a smoothie version of it or something. That'd draw a load of other people in. Their friends can do one. What would you have to drink though? Well, you could do the porridge smoothies as a drink, I guess. Put fruit in it or something. You could have cushions on the seats that are like giant rolled oats or something. Not actual real ones, but just that look like it. Rice pudding. You could do that as like your tea time menu. So like when people have the tea and then they have dessert after, you could switch it up to rice pudding. So porridge in the morning, rice pudding in the evening. He's just there gagging, trying to cook all this rice pudding up. You could do loads with rice pudding. You could do, you know, all the different flavours. You could have plain, you could have the cinnamon, not cinnamon, nutmeg. You could do chocolate rice pudding, which looks horrendous, but apparently is nice. Oh, you could do chocolate porridge in the morning. Then they can bring the kids in. Didn't was it Quaker Oats or something? Someone, I saw a chocolate porridge and it looked really unappetizing, but apparently tasted really nice. Yeah, I don't like pulpy juice. Quattro likes pulpy juice. I don't. If you've juiced something, it should just be liquid. If I wanted the pulpy bits, I would just eat whatever it was. I don't mind a smoothie, but if it's something like orange juice and then you have the bits in it, no. I don't care how freshly squeezed it is. If it's got bits in it, I don't want it. No, we'll save rice pudding. I like rice pudding. Just batten old pulpy juice. be your tagline for your porridge cafe. Just right, obviously. That would actually be pretty cool. Well, you have kind of typed it publicly, so you better copyright that idea or whatever it is quickly. I do believe a message from work has just flashed up on my screen. No doubt the road has changed again. Apparently, the other new starter that started at the same time as me just didn't turn up for a close the other day. They were routed in, they just didn't turn up. So from what I heard, they won't be having a job for much longer. And apparently I'm going to be team leader, or one of the team leaders. I've never agreed to it, but apparently that's what I'm going to be trained up for. It's a couple of pence more an hour, but it's not worth it. I already asked the other team leader. No, I'm not surprised. To be fair though, this person said they did work in a takeaway for 3 years. So they've had a lot more experience than me, because I've had 0 as a kitchen job before. Done a lot of other jobs, but the one area that I never really wanted to work in is the area that I'm now working in. Funny that. The Oracle with green hair. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Quattro showed me a trailer for the new Matrix that's coming out. I think it's in... Is it in November or December or something? That looks cool, because a guy was like analysing the trailer, and the Oracle in that apparently appears in this new one, but she's really young, so it's like they're thinking it's the start of a whole new cycle. I need to sort of like, before I go to see it, I need to have like a binge watch session of the others, so it's all fresh. To be honest, I've not seen them for years. And then obviously saw this trailer and thought, actually, yeah, I might have to revisit that. I think, was it the last thing I saw him in was John Wick? I can't remember. But I liked that one. I liked the first film more. Oh, I'm starting to get tired now. You know when you hit that stage where you just kind of zombify? You just slowly start to sort of wind up. A bit like in... oh, what's that character called? Is it Return to Oz or something? And they've got like the wind-up clockwork guy. I can't remember what he's called. And you know, like when he's running low and he just sort of slows down and then just stops. That's exactly what I feel like. I'm even yawning. Oh, I've got 2 days off in a row next week, the first time in ages since I've had that. Although normally it used to be at a weekend, but I'll take whatever. I can't wait because I know my first day off is I'm gonna be half asleep. But then the second day I can actually have as an actual day off and do stuff. I'm just gonna finish this bit here and then I'll probably get off then. And probably just fall asleep straight away. I can tell I'm tired because I can't speak properly either now. And I need to decide what I'm doing here. Not tropical flowers. I mean, I could do some crystals or something. I don't know. You know, I've not had motivation to draw for ages and now I've sat down and I'm doing it. I don't want to get off, but I'm gonna fall asleep. I knew this would happen. I'll just do this bit. And then I'll definitely go. Otherwise I'll just keep adding bits. I mean, I get a bit of a line in the morning because I'm on a late shift, but yeah, it's not enough. It's never enough for lately. Right, I think that's me for tonight. Well, it is enough now. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. I won't be on tomorrow or Wednesday because I have late shifts, so it'll probably be Thursday now. So I'll finish this on Thursday and do some other bits. And hopefully get to use the new inks that I got that I was supposed to be using today. I've got sort of like the ink pots where you dip the pen in and do that, so hopefully I can come up with a nice new design and use them on that. You too. I'm off now. Bye.